Closed captioning for Great Tastes is presented by Manitoba Beef Producers. Proud of our practices, proud of our people, proud of our product. Manitoba Liquor Mart presents Great Tastes of Manitoba. Great Tastes is brought to you by GreatTastesMB.ca. Local farms, local foods. Great Tastes is sponsored by the Government of Canada and Manitoba Agriculture through the Canadian Agricultural Partnership. Welcome to Great Tastes of Manitoba. My name is Des Daniels, and tonight it's all about the round. Economical meets fabulous. And Elizabeth Harms, Manitoba Beef Producers, is going to show us the way tonight. Welcome.
Thank you.
And of course, we have Aaron Alblas here, Manitoba Liquor Marts. We're going to get to your beverage pairings shortly because I know you've been thinking about it. But first, Elizabeth, we have this very interesting cut of meat that we're going to be working with tonight.
Yep.
I have about 3 recipes for us.
Yep.
Not about, we have 3 recipes. Tell us what we're going to be making tonight.
So we're going to, like Des said, we're going to talk about the round tonight. We'll start with the inside round with like an Asian spiced steak. Then we'll move to the outside round where it's going to be a little more beer balsamic-y, and that one's done on the grill. And then our last is an oven roast with some garlic and cracked pepper.
Did you say beer balsamic-y?
I did.
Balsamic-y, we've invented a word.
Yes.
So, okay, now you're thinking.
I'm thinking we're already talking about linguistics, maybe alliteration. So beef and bourbon? Not a question mark, beef and bourbon.
All right, we defer to your expertise on this, Aaron, so we'll see you in a bit. Thanks. All right, so recipe number 1, it's a spiced barbecue inside round.
Yes.
Okay, so let's talk a little bit about this cut of meat.
So the inside round is half of the round, which comes from the back end of the animal, the hip area.
Okay.
So the inside is a little more tender, but we still want to make it even more tender.
Right.
And we do that by piercing it all over with a fork.
Okay, so one of the things I wanted to ask you about is, because I know it's about sort of tenderizing this a little bit, right? So sometimes you see those mallets that people use.
Yes.
So why this as opposed to, say, that? Or does it matter?
I don't think it matters.
Okay.
I think
This
if
is
you've
just
got a
your
mallet
preference.
handy, use the mallet.
Okay.
A fork, I don't know if you have excess aggression, maybe. A fork, really go at it.
Sometimes.
But, and also the
Are you
length-
visualizing somebody in particular as your...
I'm
You
gonna
don't
go
have to
with,
answer
I'm
that.
going to go with no.
Okay.
So after tenderizing it, the other part of it is, of course, marinating it.
Right.
And that also will help tenderize.
For sure.
So this has been fully tenderized. I'm going to place it in the bag.
All joking aside, is there like a minimum amount or just kind of whatever?
No,
Whatever.
all over.
Okay.
All over.
Okay, so that's just about ready to go, but we have this to build.
Yes.
Okay.
So we are going to start with some beef broth to get that beefy flavor. So I want to hold the whisk
For
me.
sure.
So
Beef
pour
broth.
that in.
All right.
And some soy to start that Asian flavor.
Okay. And then I guess that's some ginger you got going there.
Yeah, we've got some ginger and garlic.
Okay.
So if you want to...
For sure. I guess I can start doing something here instead of just...
Now you can start mixing it.
Okay.
And then for the powdered stuff, we've got some 5-spice Chinese powder.
I was wondering if that's what it was, and I guess
Yeah.
right.
Yeah, and it has a really nice smell that comes through really well.
It has a very unique flavor.
Very unique flavor, yeah. And then to add some spice, we got some chili garlic
Want me to
sauce.
kind of...
Sure.
Okay, perfect. How's that?
All right, excellent.
Okay.
So we give that a good mix.
Okay. And
And
let me
then-
guess, what's next?
You
Want to pour?
that in.
Am I pouring?
You can go for it.
Okay. Is that good enough, you figure?
Oh, yeah.
All right, here we go. We'll just put that there. Okay, so are you going to do that massage thing? Or
Oh,
just,
sure.
Yeah?
Sure. Give that a good mix. Although
Well, you're brave. You're doing that before you've even sealed the bag. I'm like, whoa. Whoa. Okay.
There we go. Well, that's in a bowl.
A lot of trust there, Elizabeth.
Okay. Give that a good mix.
Okay.
And then-
how long does that sit? And I think I sort of feel like with marinades you could, like there's a minimum amount of time, but
Yes.
it probably can't sit too long. Like a day would probably be all right.
Yeah, I would say for this, I would recommend marinating it overnight. So
Overnight.
I would say maybe minimum 4 hours, but like go for 12.
Okay.
And overnight
That's
is
something
definitely best.
I always do. I was like, oh, I have to marinate something, and then I'm like, it's an hour before we have to eat,
Yeah.
so it's kind of good to plan ahead a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right,
Great.
so
That's
this is
that.
good. Okay, so we got one here that's marinated.
Now, there's 2 different ways that you can actually
Yes.
cook this, right?
Yeah.
So we're going McSteamy here. So how does this work?
Okay, so I'll describe what we're gonna do here. We're gonna put this in the oven So this can just sit on the rack that I've sort of rigged up here.
Okay, so baking sheet and then a
sheet.
rack, okay.
Yep. And then, do you want to pour some water in here very, very slowly and carefully?
Yes.
Now,
That's how I do everything.
now the water...
Say when.
I will let you know.
Okay.
The water creates steam in the oven when it's cooking, and that also helps keep the meat tender and provides moisture while it's cooking.
Okay, so there's like 3 different ways that we really make this cut super tender.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm guessing let's just go for the rest of
Yeah,
this.
go for the rest of it.
It's not so slowly anymore. There we go.
Yeah,
okay.
perfect.
All right.
And then, should we talk about the other way to cook it?
You know what, yeah, if you would really quickly want to...
Sure. We can do the other way on the barbecue, but it's a little bit different. You do it over indirect heat, so it's not getting those charred grill marks that is typical of barbecuing.
Okay.
You're going to add water in a pan that goes underneath your grate, and then that also creates
more
the steam and the moisture in the barbecue because it's an enclosed space.
Yeah, I never would have thought of that. That's awesome. Yeah. Okay.
All right.
And then basically when everything is said and done, what we have is this, right here. Tra-la. And so, yeah, very nice. And so, yeah, you know, again, like a very economical piece of beef, some beef, but you know, with the steam and the tenderizing, taking out your aggressions, as well as the marinade, you're going to get something that's very, very moist, delicious, wonderful, and economical.
Absolutely.
Okay, fantastic. So when we come back, we did inside, and we're going to do outside in just a second. Beer, balsamic, outside round. Manitoba beef producers tonight here on Great Tastes of Manitoba.
Manitoba Agriculture's Food and Farm Awareness Week is a great opportunity to talk to a farmer about where your food comes from. For more info, go to greattastesmb.ca.